One of the things that we're looking at today in terms of deploying our architectures and our products around the world on cloud or on premises is integration with other data sources. And our new version of DB2 allows us to do this. And whether you're using DB2 on premises or in the cloud, or you're using one of our new products like DashDB, which can be also used on the cloud as well as behind your own firewall, we permit and support integration with very many data sources.
This is a really exciting time from a database perspective because we have a huge number of companies trying to figure out how to take a step from an on-premise only deployment into a hybrid cloud. And we also have the whole spectrum of analytics, and particularly around big data analytics, companies struggling with how to leverage new sources of data and very high volumes of data, as well as data that is now structured and semi-structured and not structured.
What we're doing today with our common analytic engine and our open for data approach to the business is to be sure that we, IBM, have the technology in place to allow customers to transact data regardless of its source, to ingest data regardless of its source, and to create analytics basis and analytics applications regardless of the source of that data.
Companies know for sure they're going to move into a hybrid cloud type of environment, but I think very few actually know how much or what percentage of their data and deployments are going to be in the cloud 1, 2, 5 years down the road versus on-premise. And I think the other dimension to it as well is that there's a whole new set of data sources that companies want to leverage to give themselves a competitive leg up, and are trying to figure out how to do that, because they know they need to do something, and they know they need to do something with a sense of urgency, because there's a lot of disruptive forces out in the marketplace today in the world of big data. I always like to use Uber as an example, as the world's biggest taxi company, and owns 0 taxis. They have 0 cars. So the whole world of digital is just drastically changing the paradigm of many businesses and many industries, and companies realize that, hey, I need to do something, and they're struggling with exactly what should they do.
All this data that comes into a system needs to be evaluated in the location. We call this analytics on the edge and intelligence on the edge. And we have several products that run on these devices, such as ARM chips and Intel's Quark and other products. This is Informix. We can also even run Watson IoT in these devices so that we can have real-time analytics in the operational edge. We then have the capability of taking that data in the cloud through Bluemix today with IBM's Internet Foundation technology, which includes Informix and includes MQT technology to do the ingest, actually capture that data, convert the protocols, recognize the data, then use it in various ways, either in operational reporting or in an analytical setting.
But I think one thing to add to that is, as well, when you look at the Internet of Things, you get some applications that are very time sensitive about how quickly they get to the data, which gets you into the whole conversation about dealing with analytics on data in motion. There's a lot of the Internet of Things and objects that are sitting at data. They're sitting at a constant flow of data, and if you have a very time sensitive application, you actually want to look at that data the minute it's flowing in on the stream into your analytic ecosystem. So IBM's simple strategy is we're here to be open for data and to give application developers and data scientists and all of the end users the ability to get at data seamlessly wherever they decide is the right place for that data.